Okay, so this week the topic is reference image. What is a reference image? And the exercise is to set up a Maya scene with a reference image. So what you'll be doing for the discussion board is at the bottom of the sheet. But what I wanted to do is just go over how it is we're going to set it up in Maya. So what I'm going to do is go out and snag an image and put it in my scene file, and then that's the exercise. Images, Maya. Okay, so this is what I'm going to get here. Now I recognize this. If I go to the view page, this is actually a Autodesk tutorial. So if I go to view image, I can download this image. So I can right click and save as, and then place this image right inside of the to the source images folder of my current project. I can go to the for view, and then over the front plane I'm going to select view and image plane, import image, and there's my image. Do the same thing for the side view, and we're going to import image plane. Same image twice, two different cameras, the front camera and the side camera. And you'll notice in the perspective camera we see them both there. I'm going to click and drag over both of them, and what I wanted to do is scale them up. So I'm going to hit the R key, excuse me, R key, and just scale them up to be nice and large on the screen. So for the front view we're going to have, so I'm going to select just this object here with the W key, turn on the move tool. I'm going to line the helmet center in this one, and then W, drag the helmet side view over there. Okay, so this is where we're going to be working, and we're done. This is pretty much the setup. There are more elaborate setups, one that would actually use two separate images. That's what I'm looking for, but hopefully you can make the crossover from what I've done here to a single image. You would put one image called front and a second image called side, and then you would just pull those in. Under the attribute for this plane, if you modify the color gain, it's easier to see if you darken it, kind of like the background. So you get somewhere in the middle. If you actually wanted to match the color, if you click on color gain, and then underneath the green choose, let's say this one right here. So that's this 5.561 value, and we'll do the same thing over here. And so here's where we're going to just go underneath the green on the right, 0.561. So you could use any gray you want, but this is just easier on the eyes. It makes it easier to see when you're building in here. So for example, if I wanted to get started and pull up a polygonal sphere and then go to the channels box and modify the inputs, which is going to change the primitive information. So for example, the radius, I could select the word radius and then modify it by middle click and drag to get the approximate size here, and And then maybe I'll hit the E key to rotate about 15 degrees here on the negative, minus 15. What I'm looking at is this line right here. Maybe it's a little different, but I'm just sort of getting close to the shape, and I want to start out with a lot fewer polygons. So I'm going to actually click and drag over both values and key in 10 subdivisions. You can use more, you can use less, but this is to start with a smaller, simpler model. You can always add. We're going to be adding detail, but you want to start simple, start small. That's my recommendation.